This is Foster High School in Tukwila, where the students here should be in school, but instead it is yet another one of these schools and school districts where the teachers are on strike and hoping for a new deal that includes more pay using money from the McCleary court decision. And this is Thorndike Elementary School, right down the road from Foster High, and yet another spot where the teachers are picketing, not letting anybody through the entrance to the parking lot. Not that there's anybody coming, because there is no school here today either. And this is Debbie Aldis. She is the treasurer for the Tukwila Education Association and a math teacher at one of the middle schools.
We only have one middle school, Showalter Middle School.
Okay, very good. So, where do we stand, as you know, with talks on getting a little more money for these teachers?
Well, I know that our negotiating team is hard at work at the table right now. They bargained yesterday from 10 a.m. to almost midnight. We did see some positive movement, but we don't have any numbers coming out yet.
Okay. So what's the union asking for?
Well, what we're asking for is fair and something that matches the districts surrounding us. We want to keep our people here and not have them go to other places.
Yeah, and that seems to be an issue in a couple of places. Puyallup is another one where, you've got all these districts in the region that are making a little more. I mean, it's an obvious question,
yeah.
But what happens when educators see that happening?
They leave. You know, they'll be stuck with us for this year because we all did sign a contract back in June, but it would be a shame to see people making $8,000 to $10,000 less than they could be.
Yeah, and I mean, that has an obvious effect on the students when teachers leave for a better gig. I mean, they're doing the right thing by themselves, but, what does that do to the students and the families?
Well, we want high-quality educators here in Tukwila because we have a challenging population with a lot of refugee, immigrant students. Many students come from homes that don't speak English, and we just want to keep good quality people here to work with these families and these kids. They deserve it.
And as I understand it too, some of these families, the kids are depending on getting some of their meals from the school, and that's not happening right now either, is it?
Absolutely. That's a big concern for us.
That's unfortunate. Now, one of the folks down the road at Foster was telling me that it's been about 24 years since Tukwila's had a teacher strike. Is that true? Or
I've heard that. I would be surprised if that was the case. I had heard that there had not been one ever, but if that's what they said, do you know who you talked to?
No, but some of them said it had been a long time. Others said they couldn't ever remember one.
I've been here for 19 years, and I don't remember hearing of one. If one had happened 5 years before I got here, I think I would have heard about it.
Yeah, and safe to say it's been a long time, or if at all.
Right.
My goodness, so it must be extra difficult then having to essentially make your first walkout.
It was not a simple task. We had a great team of organizers in the background who really gave up their summers while also getting into their classrooms and getting them ready. It's where we'd rather be today. Teachers want to be in the classrooms with their students. All
right, very good. Well, I know you have a busy day. Debbie Aldis with the Tukwila Education Association. Appreciate that, Debbie.
Great, thank you so much.
We don't want the